In the eastern part of Nigeria, a great king wanted to hold a very popular festival called the Ofalla Festival. The Ofalla Festival is a festival that many people in the eastern part of Nigeria look forward to. It is a festival that brings people from every part of the world to come together to witness the greatness of the king and his kingdom. On this particular occasion, the king decided that the Ofalla Festival would be like no other festival in the history of mankind. So the king sent out a message through his town criers and message bearers to announce from town to town, to inform people and send out letters into different parts of the country, inviting both those at home and abroad. The king also made a declaration that on this day, he is going to give out one of his most precious prizes, and that prize was his only daughter. The messages caught the attention of admirers of the great king and also suitors for the princess, who is the king's daughter. Different people came to find out what the condition was in order to be married to the king's daughter, because suitors have been coming but the king had refused all of them. So curiously, everyone asked and wanted to know what was going on to be the condition for getting the king's daughter in marriage. So the king made it known that to get his daughter's hand in marriage, his only requirement would be for the suitor to provide an elephant that would be slaughtered on the day of the Ofalla Festival. The people that heard screamed, "This is a huge feat and one that cannot be achieved easily. The king is in delusion," some people said. "Oh, the king does not want his daughter to get married," others said. Some even said the king must be a very treacherous and wicked person that wants to keep his daughter for himself. But the king was adamant and determined to receive an elephant for the Ofalla. As the festival approached, in weeks and days, people were visiting to know what should be done, but none ever tried to achieve the task. The elephant, they say, is the biggest and heaviest animal and can also stamp and rush anyone with just one foot. They saw it as an impossible task to achieve, so no one dared to approach it. The news spread far and wide and got to the ears of one of the creatures called Mbe, meaning tortoise in English. Mbe was a very wise and crafty animal. He was known for his craftiness and slow pace. When he heard the news, he decided that he was going to see the king. When he got to the palace, the king's guard, as usual, looked at him with disdain and said, "Who are you to see the king?" He showed them the message that he got, just as everybody received the message. And he told them, "I am up for the challenge. Bring an elephant and be a suitor and husband to the dear princess, the only daughter of the king." The guards instantly allowed him to see the king, and he told the king he was going to get the elephant to be here for the Ofalla Festival. The king was not convinced because the mighty man and great creatures of kingdom did not try to achieve this great task, and even those that they think of it failed even in their imagination. The king, however, asked him to go and deliver as promised. Mbe the tortoise thought of schemes he would use to get the elephant to come to the Ofalla Festival, and said to himself, "I would go to the elephant and tell him." Thought of another thing and said to himself, "I think this would work best." Mbe tortoise started his journey to meet the elephant after carefully thinking of his new plan and memorizing it. He went to the elephant on the day of the Ofalla, the day of the great feast. Everyone was already at the venue and were celebrating with dancers and singers all over. There was still one thing missing at the Ofalla Festival, and that is the elephant for the celebration. Tortoise got to the elephant and greeted it with pleasant words, saying, "Oh, mighty elephant, the largest and greatest creature in the kingdom, I bring you great news from the king of the land. Today is the day of the Ofalla Festival, the great festival, and the king has said he wants to do something for the biggest and strongest creature in our land.